messages. Tilt that up right. Oh, whoops, sorry. Welcome to Cooking Conspiracy. Just watched a great football game, Georgia, Texas. Actually, I just caught the last 2 minutes in overtime. Had some work stuff. Neither here nor there, but we're making a barbecue bacon burger. So I got ground beef, bacon, a bun, provolone cheese, lettuce, onion, garlic, mayo, barbecue, and that's pretty much it. I mean, this is gonna be a quick one. I'm not doing any sides. Really, what I'm just looking for is to quick meal, fill me up to watch some football. Spent the day on the water, so as soon as I'm done with this, I should just pass out in theory. But I gotta go dress up like an elf. Not really looking forward to it, but it should be good. This is just pointless because I'm not really using it. Probably was fine, but you know, just in case the neighbors come, I gotta be ready, you know. Alright, so with that, also there was a big water main break in my neighborhood, so I don't have any water, so I'm trying not to make a million dishes right now. So with that being said, I'll prep all the ingredients and I'll start the bacon. I got the oven preheating in the oven room, so when I toast the buns, the timing will be all right. You could obviously expedite this if you needed to. Sorry, camera's bothering me. I'm OCD. All right. So I'm gonna get rid of the onion that's been exposed. I don't need a whole lot of onion, but I do like some small, finely diced onion to use as floaties in my hamburgers. I don't know, maybe that makes me weird, maybe it doesn't, but I don't really care one way or another. I am a little bit thirsty, but once again, I gotta go dress up like an elf, and I'm not trying to have like a bad Santa moment. I've had those in the past, but not at work. So we're giving this non-alcoholic Blue Moon a try here. My expectations are low, so I plan on meeting them. Low expectations. I don't have an orange peel, but it's just a wheat beer. It should be fine. It's cold, and the closest thing I can find to water due to the water outage. Dogs run. I mean, I could probably give it to the dogs if it's terrible, and it'll be fine for them. Tastes like a weird juice, not like normal beer. What's going on, Tony? How you doing? So, let's get your floaties ready. Since you all freak out about having meat and vegetables on the same cutting board, I think you all are just weak. And I've forgotten what an immune system's for. Mod, you know, like being like the admin, controlling who goes to YouTube jail. And we'll see. Maybe I'll auction that off sometime or something, but I'm not sure I need a mod right now. We're pretty much live and let live here. I'm just curious what you want to mod this for, you know. This is just a nice quiet cooking channel where we never talk about people's mothers or anything like that. Alright, so I got some nice floaties there. I've got want somewhere to put this burger on. I'll just put some parchment paper down for now. Yeah, I don't even know what a mod is, you know. So I got maybe a little bit over a half pound of beef here. It's been in the fridge for a while, but it's ground beef. It should be fine. If you're worried about it, give it the smell test. Nothing's rotten. It's going to be fine. I mean, ground beef, you got to be a little bit careful because you can get some funky stuff growing in the middle there. And I don't want too many onions in there. That's about the right amount. And now, let's go ahead and season that. So in there, what's up, Harper? Yeah, I can say hi, Mackenzie. You know, I mean, it's not very descriptive. I mean, there might be multiple Mackenzies. You know, how do you know I'm talking to that Mackenzie? So I got salt. I'm not gonna use black pepper because I don't really like it. Well, but you definitely could. I'm not putting anything else spicy in here, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of chili powder here. And then I'm going to use some garlic powder as well. Another good option would just be to use Lowry seasoning salt. You can't really go too far wrong there. You could go just salt and black pepper. I mean, it's beef. It already has flavor. That's why we like it. Don't do any weird stuff to it, you know? Alright. So salt, garlic powder, chili powder, or cayenne pepper, whatever. And some undiced onion in there. And we're just going to make this into one big girthy burger patty and hope that it doesn't fall apart when I start to cook it. I don't know. Yeah, hi, Danny. How's Danny doing? Is Danny a girl or a boy? So there we go. Got a nice giant ball of meat here. And we're going to work that into a patty shape. And you know, it will shrink a little bit or shrivel. Okay. In my experience, girls that go by Danny are a lot cooler than guys that go by Danny, but, you know. I've been fooled before. And then a little indentation, so when it, I guess, girths up or whatever, it doesn't turn into a mountain. So we can go ahead and set this to the side. We'll bring this down. I've got 2 strips of bacon. We're not going to use a ton of bacon on this. And make sure I have all my tools. Yeah, I see I got some tongs back there. We'll cut those 2 strips of bacon into... Aw, they're nice. Tell her I say hello. And, you know, usually I preheat stainless steel, but it's bacon, so we'll see what happens if I do it from cold. I think it'll be fine. So as that starts to cook, we'll shred a little bit of lettuce. And any of the lettuce that looks a little bit questionable that's been exposed, we're just going to get rid of it. Alright? I'll be back. What's going on, Andrea? Oh, thank you. I love that honest compliment. I hope you guys, Harper, Andres, the other guy, hope you're all having a nice Saturday. Need butter too. We're gonna go ahead, prep our buns for the oven. Just a simple barbecue bacon burger, you know, nothing fancy. But that's a beautiful thing about food. It doesn't have to be fancy. I mean, just little things like toasting the bun with a little bit of butter makes a big difference. Where I am from, Alex, originally Michigan in the States, and now I live in Hawaii. What about you, Alex, Harper? Where are y'all from? Okay, nice. What part of the UK? Yeah, that's gonna be more butter than we need, but that's okay. Okay, so we got the buns buttered there. Okay, Manchester. Yep, I'm familiar. I am a sports fan. I did live 2 years in Europe, so got a little bit of familiarity. Bun, garlic powder. There we go. Especially today, we need that out there. What time is it there? Here, 8:40. NHL, National Hockey League. No. It's 3:40. Now you can pick whether you want your cheese on the top or bottom here. I like to put it on the top. What I'm going to do on the bottom. And then that way that helps make a base here. A little bit lightly. When I was living in Pittsburgh, I went to a couple Penguins games, but not seriously. Why, are you a big hockey fan? Okay. Now I got my oven preheating to 400 Fahrenheit or 200 C for you people over in the other room. Once I start cooking my actual burger, I'll put these in the oven. Yes, I have 2 wiener dogs. Although they're sleeping, and when the dogs are sleeping when you're cooking, you just let them lie. I don't know if that's like an American phrase of let sleeping dogs lie or not, but I will be shocked if they don't make an appearance before we're done cooking here today. So do the Frenchies or does the cat run the house? Okay. So while that works, let's go ahead and make our sauce. You know, everybody wants to be a douche and call it a garlic aioli. I mean, all of that means, aw, boxers are cool too. Everybody wants to call it garlic aioli like it's some sort of fancy thing, but honestly, it's mayo and garlic. So, but I personally really enjoy the combination of mayo, barbecue, and then if we want to get pretentious, we can add garlic powder to it, and all of a sudden we got aioli, whatever the hell that means. So let's take some mayo in there. And measurement's not really important in this situation, because what you're going to do is you're going to add an equal amount of barbecue sauce and mix it around. Oh, thank you, Alex. Aww. Mine are named Penny and Kiko. Just your favorite brand of barbecue, whatever it is. I personally like Sweet Baby Ray's. So let's go ahead. Nice little amount of that. And look, we're going to make an aioli. We're going to add some garlic powder. You're going to mix it up with a fork, knife, whatever you got. It doesn't matter. Give it a taste test so you can adjust it, you know, see if you like it. It's too mayo-y, so we're going to fix it by just adding more barbecue. A little bit more barbecue and it'll be perfect. So that's what your sauce is going to look like there. Pass the taste test, so I'm going to stop in less than that. Oh, that's nice, Harper. I will say staying up all night is grossly overrated. Yeah, it's what's going on, Mukhtar? Oh, well, I'm glad she's a good colorer. Although it's more fun in life to color outside the lines. But yeah. On further review, this non-alcoholic Blue Moon sucks. It's terrible. Don't buy it ever. No. White Anglo-Saxon Protestant descent. Over. Are you? I get that question a lot. I don't get it though. Just out of curiosity, Ofer, what made you ask that? I'm in no hurry, although I do want to turn the volume back on the football game that I got over there. But I don't want to burn the bacon because I don't want to have to use a different pan. Because I'm currently, my neighborhood's without water, which is unfortunate. So I guess if I set the house on fire, the whole thing's going to burn to the ground. Yeah, bacon's getting close. And that's going to be a sampler piece. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's one strategy, Bill, but I'm prepared for that situation. Although it's pretty entertaining to watch somebody throw water over a grease flag. Oh, thank you. That's a coaster, but I like letting people know where I'm from. And, you know, remind people what happens if they try to do a Pearl Harbor on us. Don't touch our boats. Hawaii. Where are you at, Ruby? Ruby Line Faga? Did I say that right? Or is that one of them joke names? Yeah, I mean, lots of different ways to read that book, you know. What's going on, Kilari? The bacon's starting to look crispy enough for me, so let's prepare a little landing spot for that. So we're just going to put that off to the side on some paper towels. Done enough, I guess. I don't like floppy bacon on my... Oh, well, you know, just pretend this isn't real bacon then, over. No, but glad to have Israel represented here, so stay strong, guys. I'm just saying a hamburger or a hamburger would make an excellent breakfast this morning. Almost 4 p.m. So I think I'm 12 hours behind you. Oh man. Yeah, I'll just cover them on the top side with paper towel as well so they stay warm. And I'm just particularly enjoy killing trees. Now I got that bacon grease in there. What bacon grease can definitely be. I like myself some penne. Don't get me wrong there. Now that's gonna be too much grease if I just go straight in with the burger because the burger is gonna put up a lot of grease as well. So we're just gonna scoop as much out of it as we can, and I'm gonna make a judgment call whether or not I'm gonna use this pan because I don't want to smoke up my house, but I think it'll be okay. I'll give it a little bit of a scrape, a little bit something to deglaze it, I'll just use this shit non-alcoholic beer, just like that. There we go. Is that beer? That really sucks. No kids, just 2 wiener dogs. There. I got all the burnt bacon bits out. Re-grease it. And we're good to go. I'll let that come up to temperature a little bit. Reheat. This is the burger we're working with. I got little hands, but it's about the same size as my hand. Probably a little bit over half pound. So, let's see. Call it 300 grams or so. No, I mean, I got tired of scratching them up. They don't last very long, but anything you can do on Teflon, you can do with stainless if you do it right. You just gotta make sure you preheat the pan before you add in your fat and some other things like that. Now, depending on how rare you like your burger, it's gonna be how long you gotta cook it. This is kind of a little bit thicker one, so I'm going to cook it at a little bit lower heat and just so I don't burn the outside before the inside's done. And if you want to accelerate cooking time, you can even cover it. I'm going to go put the buns in the oven, 200C for 400F for, let's call it 10 minutes. Duplex. I share a wall with my neighbor. Oh, Ed, yeah. What's going on, Ed? Yeah, I think it was spam and bean burritos. Today, just a bacon burger, barbecue bacon burger. So I got my little mayo barbecue mix up here. Some shredded lettuce. I might fry some onion to go up on it. Buns in the oven with just butter, garlic powder, and some provolone cheese. It should be pretty good. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I got shit to do this afternoon, unfortunately. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll try this fake beer. Uh, it sucks ass. Don't buy the Blue Moon non-alcoholic beer. Big hardcore. Don't buy it. Terrible. No, I appreciate that, girl dad. I was out on the water earlier today, so if I had a real beer, I'll just pass out. And I'll wake up at like 3 a.m. and I'll be like, well, damn, there goes my Saturday. Yeah, well, I got the American college football. You can't see it, but on that wall, I just don't have the volume on it. So I'm not some sort of deviant that doesn't watch American football. But yeah, I know what you're saying about watching sports and eating at the same time. Big fan of it. I could care less. I'm assuming you're talking about the Indianapolis Colts, not young horses, but either way, I don't care. Horses are best for meatballs. I don't know why Americans don't like eating horses. They're delicious. Polpette de cavallo. No, I don't think anybody on here is going to disagree. It's really disrespectful not to notice how much hard work goes into that. Lots of sport. Personally, if I worked hard to look that good and nobody noticed, I would be pissed. To be that good at my sport, that is. If I had to pick, I have no preference. Michigan State. I don't know why you get this vibe that I'm from Indiana. Oh, I'm going to break this burger. I didn't let it cook long enough there. Oh well. There are worse things in life. Also, if I think about it, if I want my kids to play in the NFL, I probably have to marry a volleyball player because I'm only like 5'7". I'm in the Air Force, so supervised mechanics. What about you? Sorry, is that full day? Food? I don't know, I can't read it from here. Yep, pretty good benefits. Lots of pros, lots of cons. I use salt, I use chili powder, I use garlic powder, and I also diced up some onion and mixed that inside the patty. I'm going to put lettuce on top, barbecue / mayo, and maybe some more onion, I don't know, fried onion, and then provolone cheese. And mechanics. Yeah, it's alright. It took like 12 years speech therapy. I accept it. I'll lean into it. But I know I'm going to have a better retirement. Be better off than, 95% of y'all that don't have autism. So be it. Yeah, that would be good. I might do parsley for a little bit. Cilantro's got a little bit of a strong flavor. I mean, anytime herbs are good. I mean, honestly, there's a million different ways to season a burger. It just comes down to personal preference. There we go. That was a good flip. You might not break it up after all. I mean, come on, full day. Let's be honest. We all have some sort of tism or ism in us. Yeah, that burger's going pretty good. I'm going to put the lid on it for another couple minutes here. Hey, some people can't handle the fats, but no offense taken. Oh, what's going on, Justin? Yeah, if you see that video, you'll see a lot of autism. Welcome back. One day I'll get some oven mitts, but today is not the day. GTFO onion. Now we're going to throw some onions in over the sides there. Place to put this. Looks like Penny has decided to make an appearance. Gotta pay the tax. butter and garlic powder, yes. So, let's put the cheese on the bottom, that's okay. So if you don't toast your bun, you got a floppy bun, and nobody wants to be served a floppy bun or floppy anything. Okay, I think that burger is going to be done to my liking, so I'm going to go ahead, pull out on time, as always. And that metal's still hot, so I'm going to do a classic bait and switch here. Put that there. Put that there. Boom, just like that. We're good. Put that over there. Now the pan's starting to put up a little bit of smoke, but that's what happens when you use residue from the burgers. Onions are almost done in there. Now let's go continue building this masterpiece. My name's Andy, but yes, whether that's pizza in the oven, a beer in the freezer, or just about any other situation. Going to war in Iraq, Afghanistan, you always want to make sure you pull out on time. So we got some bacon on there. Let's go ahead and put some of our sauce on here. I'm just going to use a knife. And then I'm going to put some just straight on there, onto the toasted top. And what else do we got? Let's these onions. You know, definitely not. What's a fancy word? Caramelized or whatever. Those are good to go. They're on a handful of lettuce. Heat's off, so you're good there. Top the bun off. Burner is off. But if you're worried about staying off the smoke alarm, problem solved, alright? Burner is off, it's induction, so all the heat's in the pan, just residual. Let's turn this baby around so you can see what we did here. And I appreciate Justin. Let's see if we can cut it without it coming all sorts of parts on us. And that's what we're dealing with. Nice, big, girthy hamburger. Oh yeah, well, good thick though, lollipop. I mean, there's definitely some people that don't know how to use that word properly. There is bacon, and if you want more bacon, I got backup bacon, alright? The bacon just blends in. Nice, juicy. Now, if you cut it in half, you can dip it easier. Yep. Now y'all get to watch me eat a burger for like 3 minutes. leaves more thin for the rest of us. Full day. That's good math. Well, we're having good conversation, Justin. You know, I thought mukbang was like weird stuff. I'm just trying to enjoy my hamburger. Now, don't forget to pay the wiener tax here. Wieners! Yeah. Well, if I go to war, I'm staying in a hotel. MREs, that's more Army territory, you know. Everybody has their price, Justin. I'll look into it. But usually I'll make the food and then I'll kind of review it, and then if it's shit, I'll tell y'all, so then you don't also make shit for yourself. My wieners. Penny. No. Oh, yes. Well, it's actually my living room, but, oh, man. Feel like I missed something. Good night, Lollipop Land. Thanks for joining. Oh, yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. Full day. Oh, I appreciate it, Justin. Glad you were able to find me again. Well, you know, you don't want to go to bed hungry, and you don't want to wake up hungry, Justin. Offer. I do gotta ask, Offer. Is like imitation bacon popular in Israel, or was that not really a thing? Like, do people eat like turkey bacon or chicken bacon or whatever? Wiener dogs. Gotcha. Some sort of cured meat to kind of give it that saltiness. Now this is real fun. They'll run to their kennels. Go to jail. Yeah, he knew what to do, baby. No, I appreciate that, Harper. Well, I would say turkey bacon sucks, you know. Oh yeah, they got personality. Like my little brown one, Penny, she's a mini wiener, and Kiko's he's a full size. Yeah, I've never heard of cow bacon, but I would be interested to try. Mm-hmm. It's a good bacon. Well, that's what they get for begging, you know. They're allowed to silently beg, but they're not allowed to vocally beg. In a perfect world, they would just wait peacefully in their kennels for their treats. So, what we're going to do is we're going to tell them to go to jail. Penny, go to jail. Yeah. Yeah, I am in Hawaii, actually. No. They can sit and stare at me all day. Penny, no. Oh, man, yeah. They're little terrorists. I mean, I love them, but they're very terroristic. Yes, it is expensive. I mean, it seems like everywhere is expensive now, but Hawaii is a step up. Oh man, they're so much fun. I love them. They're my best friends. Now, are we talking like holographic Charizards or baseball cards? Who the hell is Bowman? Penny, go to jail. Oh, a 2-for-1. It's supposed to be worth a lot if like a Charizard was in a Babe Ruth jersey, yeah? I gotta go give them their treat. They're waiting patiently in their kennels. This is what I'm enjoying. Okay. All right. So I got an engagement I gotta go do, so I gotta call it a day. Oh well, I don't. They're not telling anybody how to live. Hey, what's going on, Daenerys? About ready to call it. Just made a barbecue bacon burger. It was very good. Nice Saturday, but I got some things. No, I was living in Pittsburgh at the time. Well, yeah. I mean, one of mine is a 7-year-old child. Come on up, Penny. Come on. Well, actually, Kiko, you want to come up? Oh, let's see. Let me show you the big black wiener. Look up. Yes. How are you, Kiko? Mm-hmm. Yes. How's that taste? Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I gotta go for real though. Penny, do you want to say bye? I know you like to be picked up. Say bye, Penny. Oh, thanks, Danny. Oh, yeah, I mean, what else would you call him? I mean, big black sausage just doesn't sound nearly as good. Alright, see you, Justin. Glad to see you back again. Daenerys, full day, lollipop, rational, card collector. Well, good thing they're my dogs and he doesn't have to live with them then, so no skin off my back, you know. Y'all have a good one. Ciao, ciao. See ya, Harper.